Hello friends, I hope you guys are doing well. Guess what time it is? Yes, it's time for me to share with you my fall clearance plant haul. Friends, I am so excited. Yes, so let's get this video started. So first we have this beautiful echinacea. I told you guys I was eyeing this one. This is the one from Monrovia. It is the butterfly kisses coneflower. It was $12.98, so I think I paid $6 or $7 for it, and it allows full sun. And it says big beautiful flowers bloom all summer above medium growth foliage, ideal for sunny borders and growing in mixed containers, great in cutting garden. So this will get 16 to 18 inches tall and 14 to 16 inches wide, and it blooms in summer. It's hardy down to -20 to -30 degrees, friends. I was so excited when I found this because you guys know how much I love my coneflower, and every year I try to find a new one to add to my collection. So as I told you guys before, check different garden centers, and I'm gonna say Lowe's because Home Depot, they don't put anything on clearance, okay? So check your Lowe's Garden Center and Walmart. They do put their stuff on clearance, but Lowe's is the to-go for 2024. I'm telling you, I'm so impressed with Lowe's clearance section. It's just unbelievable. Anyway, so I've been checking, and I keep saying to you guys, I don't like to pay full price for plants unless there might be one or two exceptions, right? So this is what the blooms will look like. These are spent blooms, and friends, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut this off and take the seeds and try to get more of this using the winter sowing method in the milk jug. Yes, so I definitely will be harvesting these dried bloom heads. But here is a fresh bloom coming out, and there's some in here also. But you get the concept how the blooms will look like, and I share these with you in different videos before. So with me, friends, I don't rush to buy a plant when I see it. You guys know how much videos I do at Lowe's and all these different garden centers, so I don't rush to buy a plant. I'm telling you, the week after the plants goes on clearance. I don't know why, but they do. Anyway, so this is the first one. I'm just loving it. I think they have it in the orangey color. That one I did get. It's in the new garden bed in the front. And friends, I found another Carnival, and do you see in here? Something was digging at it. I think it's a squirrel. Anyway, so this one is from Monrovia. I have another one of this. This is the Carnival watermelon Carnival, and this will get 10 to 12 inches tall and 12 to 14 inches wide, and it blooms in summer, meaning it gives you blooms, but you won't get it for the foliage, right? So pretty. So I'm thinking of probably putting this in my fall containers I'm gonna make very soon and see what it looks like. And I went back looking for more because they had a few more in the clearance section, friends, and they were gone. And I thought to myself, I should have picked up more to put in containers. But anyways, so here we are. So pretty. I love it. Alrighty, friends, next up, yes, you'll be like, what is this? Is this a tropical plant? It's a tropical plant. It's a banana plant. But friends, I don't have a tag for it, but on the website I could find information. This was the only one, and I went to maybe another Lowe's, not the one next close to my house, another one, and they just had this random one. There was no tag on it, and I paid $7 for it. Yes, it's a banana plant, and the reason behind this, friends, I'm gonna pot this up in a bigger pot, and I'm gonna take it inside. Yes, I'll keep it outside maybe for a few weeks until it gets really cold, so that way it can get the sunlight and all of that. But I'm gonna take it in the house. And my neighbor friend up the street, she has a lot of banana plants, and she told me the secret to them. So I'm in zone 6B7A. They shouldn't be returning in my zone, right? They're tropical plants. So friends, yes, so what she said to me is that if you keep them outside for almost a full year, so if I put this out in spring of next year, she said it should be able to withstand the winter. So plant it in spring in the ground and keep it outside, and it will return. That's what she said. But if I go and plant this now in end of summer, fall time now, it's not gonna return. It will die off for me because the roots need to establish in the ground. So in spring, I'm gonna bring it outside and plant it in the ground, as she said. And she said cut off all the leaf and then cover it, and it will return. And she's talking from her own personal experience. And what I'm gonna do with this, I think I'm gonna tuck it in somewhere behind there, Do you see where I have the container there with the elephant ear? I think I'm going to plant it in there next year because it's supposed to get really tall and beautiful. And I just have to go online and check out the dimensions and see how big this will get. So this is the reason behind this banana plant, right? And it has a nice contrast to it. This in the center, this is natural on the leaves. Yes, it's like a spots on the leaves. So I was very excited when I found this, and here we are, friends. It's giving me new leaves here. Do you see that? That's a natural stain that comes with the plant. So that's the reason behind this, and I'm depending on her expertise because she has a lot of banana plants around her fountain, so she knows how to take care of them. Anyway, so that's the reason behind this banana plant. Alrighty. Okay, friends, I know it doesn't look too well. I noticed with these helenium, they dry out easily. So I'm going to soak these, and I'm going to plant them tomorrow. I'll soak them overnight, and they just need water. That's why they look like this. So I've got more already, so I went back and I got 2 more. So I think these will be going in the front garden bed. This one is the Hayday orange helenium from Monrovia, and it will get 14 to 18 inches tall and 14 to 18 inches wide also. It blooms summer and fall. So this one is the orange, and over here I got another one of the red. Yes, and the red, they're the same size, 14 to 18 inches tall and wide, hardy down to -10 degrees. It says festive swirling colors to enhance the summer garden, perfect for border cotton garden or in mixed containers and balcony or patio. I never realized they're great as cut flowers, so that's good to know. So I'm gonna soak them and then put them in the ground. They need to go in the ground. All right, friends, look at this one. This guy was by himself. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what is this? So I looked it up online and I found that it's native. That's what I found online, but I've never seen this plant before, and strangely it was the only one. And I told you guys before, as you know, I've done several of these garden tours, and I've never seen this plant ever. It just magically appeared in the clearance section at Lowe's Garden Center. It's amazing how that happens, right? Anyway, so here we are. This is from Monrovia, and let me know if you have this in your garden. And this is a magic marble hypericum. It prefers full sun to partial sun. It was $12.98 on clearance, probably $7. And it says bright yellow spring flowers are followed by bright long-lasting red berries that pair perfectly with autumn's color. It will get 24 to 32 inches tall and wide, and it blooms spring and summer, and it's hardy down to 0 to -10 degrees. Friends, look at this. I'm just loving the colors here. Look at these, the cool red stuff would open up into those yellow flowers. It's so unique. I'm telling you, I'm just loving it. And here's a close-up of what it looks like right there. So I think I'll be putting this in my front garden bed. I like finding unusual plants. If you see a plant at the garden center and you've never seen it before, take out your phone, Google it, and see if it's something that you would want to put in your garden. I wish they had more of these. As I said, this is the only one. Alrighty, what else do we have here? Alrighty, are you ready for the shrubs? I'm so excited about the shrubs. Let me get the shrubs up and show you what they are. Alrighty, friends, let's see what we got here. Yes, look what I found. This is my Monet Purple Effect Dwarf Weigela. Yes, it says neat variegated leaves take on purple tones and abundant pink flowers appear in late spring. It prefers sun to part shade. It is hardy from zones 4 through 6. It will get 1.5 to 2.5 feet tall and wide. It's very small, and it sits on the smaller side, and it says easy care, petite shrub, colorful foliage, and you could see seasons of interest all spring, summer, and fall. Great for borders, containers, mass planting, edging, and it's medium for tear resistant. Friends, look at this. I can't believe it. They had this on the clearance side. It was $27.99, so I paid $14 for it. And friends, I just did a video with these. I think this was one of the flowering shrub maybe a few weeks ago, and here it was on clearance. But hey, I'm happy I found it. So the idea behind this, it's very different, right? So So I think I want to put this in a container. That is the idea behind this. I have two nice beautiful planters I found at Big Lots, because you know at the end of the season you can find a lot of stuff on clearance, right? You can find stuff for your garden, planters, pillows, patio furniture. So I found these two beautiful planters and I couldn't pass them up. I just couldn't pass them up. So I have them on the front porch, and I think I'm gonna keep this in there. And I might probably do a spirea in the other one, but we'll see. So look at this, friends. Let me put it down so you could actually see it. Do you see how beautiful this is? And you could see the edges. You can see the pink in there, and it gives you pink blooms in the spring. But it's just beautiful, right? A plant like this, you don't need flowers from it, because just the variegation alone, it's just beautiful. Just the foliage alone is just stunning. I'm just in love with this. Alrighty, so that's one of my shrub, and I love that it's petite. And here's the other one. Yes, friends. Yeah, this is the fire struck nandina. Yes, I'll put the tag on the screen for you. This one didn't have a tag, but I saw a tag on the other one. But anyway, so here we are. I love this, friends. It should get 24 to 36 inches tall and wide, and I think this is what it looks like, because the tag, it looks just like this on the tag. And I think this was $7. It was at the clearance section. I'm just loving this, friends. And I'm thinking they had another two, but it weren't in the clearance, but this one was in the clearance. So I don't know why there wasn't a tag on it. Sometimes it depends on what it is. They put the plants in the clearance, even though there's others of them. I thought it looked perfectly fine to me, but this one was in the clearance, and the other two they had were normal price, which was weird, right? Anyway, so I'm loving this, and this screams fall. Just look at that, friends. Just loving it. I'm telling you guys, I'm just in love with nandinas. Just love them. Just look at this beauty. Let me step back. Look at that. I'm just loving it. So this will go in the front. Just loving it, friends. And here's the other one I shared with you guys before. This one is the Cool Lime Glow nandina. I got this on clearance last year, fall too, and I have it in containers. I have 3 of them. I just love nandinas. Oh, and over here, let me see if I could step in here while talking about nandinas. And here I have another one. Yes, it's beautiful. I just love them. Anyway, so let's continue and show you what else I found. Friends, are you ready for this? I found a Limelight Prime hydrangea. Yes. And I am very skeptical with these hydrangeas from proven winners. Some of them, because they do flap over, so I tend to do my research before buying any of them. But right here it says Limelight Prime hydrangea is even better than the original, with stronger stems, earlier bloom, and a slightly smaller size. Of course, it's as beautiful and dependable as ever. So when I saw it said stronger stems, I'm like, okay, this one should be good then, right? So this is the Limelight Prime. It's the panicle hydrangea, and it prefers sun to part shade. It's hardy from zones 3 to 8. It will get 4 to 6 feet tall and 4 to 5 feet wide. And it's long blooming, cold hardy, vibrant color. And summer it's green, and fall you can see the color changes in the fall. And it's low for deer resistant. And this is what it should look like in the fall. Isn't that pretty? Absolutely gorgeous. I think I know where I'm gonna put this one. I'm just loving the color on here. So far it's still white, and I was noticing there's some stems here. Do you see how these stems are lying like this? So I think right here it should see a break off. So maybe that's why it was on clearance, because of the stem. I don't know. But I'm just gonna come in and just clip off these scrawny stems. And then this one is a thick stem, but I don't like, do you see that? It's flapping down like that. So I'm gonna come in and just prune off all these I'm holding there. And then as you can see, the plant is upright. I do appreciate that it's upright, because I don't want to deal with having to stake any hydrangea when it rains and they flap over. But friends, look at the blooms on here. It's so pretty. Panicle hydrangea. I can't wait for it to turn like this one. Friends, could you believe this one is the blushing bright hydrangea? Yes, it's supposed to be all white, and it turned this color in the fall. This hydrangea is ready for fall. And if you look closely at this one that's flapping over, you could already see hints of that pinky color in it, right? Just like the tag. You can see this one is changing already. These ones up here, these ones are the new blooms that's been coming out since I probably got this maybe a week or 2 weeks or so. These are the new blooms that's been coming out. So yes, I'm so excited about it, and this was half off. Anything over $15 at the clearance section is half off at my Lowe's. So I do have a spot in mind to put this. So I'll be probably making a video when I plant these clearance plants, and I'll share that with you also. Alrighty friends, are you ready for these other two? Give me a second here, let me bring them up. Alrighty friends, look what we have here. Do you remember when I did this video at Lowe's with the flowering shrub, and I was going crazy over this French cabaret blush hibiscus? Yes, you will not believe they have a ton of them in the clearance section. I'm like, already? Like, I don't get it. And if you look at this, yes, do you see the plant is leaning? They're leaning, right? But it's just simply because they're not potted up properly. That's why they're leaning. Nothing is wrong with them. It's just the pot here. See, it's just not potted properly. So I don't know, they have a ton. Oh, and look at this. Hello, Mr. B. Do you see that? Pollinators love the hibiscus. Uh-oh, it's in that one. Let me do this quickly so I can just leave the bee to enjoy the bloom. Anyway, so here we are. Oh, get away. Okay, it's gone, I tell you. Anyway, so let me spin this around so I can get the tag for you. So French cabaret blush, it says it blooms from July to October with double flowers in large pom-poms. Dark pink flower buds open to a delicate blush pink with shades of white, compact in size, heat tolerant, and easy to grow in landscape. It prefers full sun, hardy from zones 5 through 8. It will get 5 to 8 feet tall and 4 to 7 feet wide, friends. Just look at that. Let me give you a close-up of a bloom. Do you see that? It's almost like a candy. And then when it opens up, it looks like that. Let me give you a fresh one. All right, this one looks much fresher. And then it opens up like that. It's just beautiful. I'm telling you, I just love this. And when I found these in the clearance section, I'm telling you, I was so excited. Okay, and they had a ton of these hibiscus. They had the Fuji, I think they have the Bali. They had different ones, but they only had 2 of the French cabaret. So this really made my day, and I so stress to you guys, don't pay full price. Just keep eyeing your garden center if you can, okay? All right, I'm just fortunate that my Lowe's, they put the plants on clearance really quickly, right? And they have a lot of selection at my garden center. But here we are, and just look at these buds, friends. They're just like candy. I'm just loving them. Anyways, I just wanted to share with you what I got. I'm so excited about these, friends. Get out to your garden center and see what you can find. And I said to you guys before, just don't go to your one garden center. If you can drive an extra 15 minutes, it depends, right? It just depends. Go to a different location and see what else you can find. Don't narrow yourself just to your one garden center, because you know, different areas, they carry different plants and all of that. But anyway, friends, I'll be planting these soon, and I hope you guys are doing well. What good finds you found at your clearance garden centers. All right, friends, see you in the next one, and thank you guys so much for being here. I truly appreciate your support. Until next time, cheers.